A MAGA Karen candidate goes live to brag about calling ICE on the Georgia Hyundai plant, which then resulted in $4.3 billion in damages. On top of that, they have pissed off South Korea. We're going to look at her boasting about calling ICE. We're going to look at the news report, and we're going to look at people's reactions to what she has done. Everything is alleged, fair use, and trigger warning.
So there were 452 illegals apprehended at the Hyundai mega plant construction site yesterday near Savannah. And I was the one that reported the information that I had to ICE.
Korea will reportedly send a chartered flight to Atlanta as early as tomorrow to bring back hundreds of workers detained during a massive ICE raid on a Hyundai plant last week. More than 300 South Korean workers were detained during that raid, suspected of living and working in the U.S. illegally. For more on this, let's bring in CBS News foreign correspondent Remy Inocencio. Remy, good morning. Where does all of this leave relations between Washington and Seoul?
Errol, yeah, well, this is a low point right now in at least recent U.S.-South Korea relations. And really, relations are hugely important, not just in politics, but also defense, vis-a-vis North Korea, vis-a-vis China, and also in business. For example, South Korea was the U.S.'s sixth biggest trading partner last year. And just over the summer in July, Seoul actually pledged to invest $350 billion in the U.S. as part of a trade and tariff deal. So this is definitely putting ties into a spin.
Karens don't call the manager anymore. They call ICE. And in Georgia, that phone call shut down a whole plant. So over the weekend, ICE raided the Hyundai plant in Georgia. And you know who set it off? A woman named Tori Branham. Yeah, Tori picked up the phone and called ICE like she was reporting noise in the neighborhood to the HOA president. But no, she was reporting workers. And here's the kicker. She's running for Congress as a Republican. Now, here's the part they don't really want you to know. Most of those workers from the raid were not undocumented. They were actually here legally through a government program.
52 illegals apprehended at the Hyundai mega plant construction site yesterday near Savannah. And I was the one that reported the information that I had to ICE. But it goes beyond just someone working illegally. Let me explain to you. These people are working for slave wages. Some are not getting paid. Some are being trafficked. They send money home to their country.
You didn't save them anything. You got 475 people arrested and thrown into detention. You made their lives infinitely worse.
I will be bringing you more stories like this one. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hitting that notification bell, setting it to all so you'll be notified anytime I go live, upload, or premiere. Please be kind to one another. Unapologetically Mika, out.